Hey guys, it's Alexis, aka the Soft Reader, and I'm here with my friend Suzanne. And I thought, since I drove up here to Louisville to see her, that I would force her into being in a video with me. So today we're going to do the Judge a Book by its Cover challenge thing, where I'm going to show her book covers, and she's going to try to guess what the actual plot of the book is about. How confident are you feeling?
Not at all.
Not at all?
Not at all.
Like a 1 to 10, what do you think?
1.
A 1? Really? You'll do fine. A lot of these are easy. Most of them are fantasy because I'm a sucker for fantasy, but... Okay, so the first one we've got is A Darker Shade of Magic by V.E. Schwab, which I reblog a bunch of stuff about this on Tumblr all the time, so you probably should at least have a mild hint of what this is about.
Magic.
Okay. A little... I mean, you're not wrong, but what else? Like, if you had to guess a plot...
Well, it kind of looks like he's wearing a cape in the picture.
He is. He's got a really nice coat.
Okay.
That's part of it. But these are two maps, and he's going between them.
Right.
So what would you think?
Different worlds? Parallel worlds or something?
Yeah.
Or...
Yeah, it actually is. It is about parallel worlds. It's about a person called an Ontari, who's a special kind of magician who can travel between 4 different Londons that all exist in parallel worlds. They're not the same world, it's just that there are 4 different worlds and each of them have a city called London, and he can travel between the 4 of them.
Well, yeah, I can see they look like maps. I couldn't tell what it was.
Yeah, so, I mean, I would give you that one, because you
Okay.
said parallel worlds and you said magic.
Magic.
And you mentioned Kel's code, which is a pretty important part, so I give that one to you. I think that one's a check. I'll put a big check on it, the screen.
Check.
So the next one is Simon vs. the Homo Sapiens Agenda by Becky Albertalli. I will give you, this one's a contemporary, so it's about teenagers.
The Homo sapiens agenda.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a person named Simon
Good job.
against the agenda of people, of the world, of...
Not,
I don't know.
No, I mean, that's kind of right, because, okay, so basically Simon vs. the Homo Sapiens Agenda is about Simon, a teen.
Yeah.
He's a closeted teen, and basically he's got an online relationship with a guy named Blue, and they, like, email each other, and it's really cute, and basically he doesn't know who Blue is, and so one day he leaves his email open on one of the school computers, and a guy named Martin sees it and basically blackmails Simon into helping Simon get Martin together with a friend of his. So it kind of is about Simon versus the heterosexual agenda.
Right.
Right.
Okay.
Not really, but it's about him, like, being a teenager, but also, like, being gay and, like, no one knowing, that kind of thing.
Okay.
But it's really good. It's about to become a movie. I'm pretty excited about that. The next one is A Court of Thorns and Roses by Sarah J. Maas.
Does it have anything to do with roses?
To be honest, I don't even remember.
Okay.
I haven't read this book in 2 years, but...
Court of Thorns and Roses?
Yes.
Is it paranormal?
Yeah, it's a fantasy. It's about a fantastical creature.
Okay.
And it's a retelling. I'll give you points if you can guess what story it's a retelling of.
Oh, I have no idea.
Go through your Disney movies.
Beauty and the Beast.
Yes, it is. It's a
Okay.
Beauty and the Beast retelling, but...
I got that because of her fancy dress.
Yes. It is a Beauty and the Beast retelling.
Okay. And roses, the rose and the enchanted rose.
Yeah, I honestly don't
Okay.
remember how that plays into the story, but I'm sure that's in there somewhere. Okay, there's, like, forests, so, I don't know, go through your fantastical creatures. Or your paranormal creatures, I guess.
Werewolves. I'm blanking.
Ones that have multiple names. They have a bunch of names that go with them.
Fairies.
Yes, it is. It's about Fae.
That was gonna be my next
guess?
thing.
Yeah, so A Court of Thorns and Roses is about Feyre, who's a huntress. And so one day she kills a Fae who's disguised as a wolf. And to, like, account for the death, she has to become the captive of this, like, Fae lord. And it's about her Beauty and the Beasting it up with him.
Alright.
Yeah. I was not a huge fan of this book, but that doesn't matter. The second one evidently is much better, but I haven't read it yet. Alright, the next one is Cinder by Marissa Meyer.
Cinderella.
Yes! But what else can you tell from it?
Red shoe.
Well, I mean, that's Cinderella.
Red shoe. I'm stuck on red shoe, red light district. Red light district.
No, she's not a prostitute.
I know, I understand, but that's what I'm stuck on. Red shoe. Are those bones?
They're not. They're something else.
Chess pieces.
No.
Is that a lamppost?
No.
A building?
No.
I can't tell what it is.
She's got mechanical parts in her, so what does that make her?
A droid?
Starts with C.
Cyborg?
Cyborg.
Gotcha.
So Cinder is the first book in a series called the Lunar Chronicles, where each book is a retelling of a fairy tale. So Cinder is obviously a retelling of Cinderella, where it follows a cyborg mechanic named Cinder.
So Cinderella as a cyborg?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
In like a futuristic China.
Alright.
It's really good though. I actually really like the series a lot. The fourth one's actually my favorite. A lot of people didn't like the fourth one.
I mean, I think if I saw that in a store, I would stop to look at it.
Yeah. They're really good. I like them a lot. Alright, the next one is Aristotle and Dante Discover the Secrets of the Universe by Benjamin O'Leary.
Someone told me that that's like a love story between Aristotle and the Dante guy. That's
not wrong.
Okay.
That's not wrong. But what other elements? It is about a male-male relationship between a character named Aristotle and a character named Dante.
Okay.
But what else can you gather? I'm not going to give you points from that because you didn't know that one. You know beforehand.
Anything that's space related?
I think there's a scene where they look at stars, but I could be wrong.
Okay.
To be honest, I haven't read this book in a while either. What does this look like to you?
Well, that looks like a sugar skull, kind of.
Right, so what is a sugar skull?
That's...
Like, what culture do sugar skulls come from?
It's in Mexico, right?
Right, so it's about two Mexican-American teens, Aristotle and Dante, back in the 80s, I want to say the story takes place in. And it's basically about the two of them, like, discovering who they are as people and their sexuality and stuff.
Well, you said 80s, and I was getting, like, Children of the Corn...
Vibe?
I mean, that truck.
I mean, that's the same time period. Or was it Children of the Corn in the 70s?
I don't know, but that's what I got from that truck.
Okay, we're gonna go ahead and move on. The next one I have is Three Dark Crowns by Kendar Blake.
Obviously, there are crowns.
Okay. And there are 3 of them.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Are there 3 kingdoms?
No. There's one kingdom.
Okay. There are 3 people trying to take over the throne.
Yeah, that's actually really close.
Okay.
Three Dark Crowns by Kendar Blake, which was one of my favorite books of last year, by the way. Actually is about 3 sisters who are born to the queen. They're triplets, but only one of them can be queen. So when they turn 16, they have to kill each other for the crown.
Okay.
And each one has a different ability.
That's where dark comes from.
Yeah. Yes. One of them has the ability to control, like, plants and animals.
Her crown is green.
Yes.
Gotcha.
One of them has the ability to control, like, the elements, like earth, wind, water, fire. And one of them has the ability to, like, create and ingest poisons.
Is it a snake?
It's a snake.
Okay.
It's a snaky snake.
A snake.
Okay, and the next one, I'm going to warn you now, is a book I have mentioned to you and I've told you to read, but I don't ever think I actually told you what the plot was.
Is it the Raven cycle?
It is!
Hey!
It's the Raven Voyage by Aggie Steve Otter, yes.
No idea what it's about because you've never told me.
I've never told you.
I
just told you about Pinch. I'm pretty sure that was all I told you.
Are there actually ravens in the story?
To be honest, I don't remember. I think so. I think there are. I will give you a hint. It's kind of paranormal. There are like 4 buzzwords I'm thinking in my head, and I will give you points if you can get any of those. I told you this is the hard one.
Magic?
Yeah, okay, magic.
Do people die?
I don't want to say.
Well, I guess spoiler.
Yeah, well that's why I don't want to say.
Yeah.
But okay, I will give you that one because the main character, Blue, is prophesized that if she kisses her true love, she'll kill him.
Okay.
So I'll give you that point.
The Raven Boys.
Mm-hmm.
Do they turn into birds?
No.
Do they have birds? Well, you said you didn't remember.
Yeah, actually, no. One of them does have a bird.
Hey.
Hey, I'll give you a point for that one, too.
Okay.
Because that's technically true.
Points.
Ronan does have a bird. Chainsaw. Her name is Chainsaw.
Oh, that's cool.
Okay. Obviously, it's the Raven Boys, so...
There are a group of boys.
There are a group of boys known as the Raven Boys. Yes. So, the Raven Boys is basically about Blue, who is prophesized that if she kisses her true love, she will kill him. And so basically, one night, she's at this, like, celebration where, she comes from a family of psychics.
Mm-hmm.
So she's at a celebration where they, like, see all of the people who are prophesized to die within a year. And she sees a boy named Gansey. And so she's like, I don't know this boy, but she talks to him and he says who his name was. And so they're like, okay, well, since you saw him at this event thing, they're like, you're either going to fall in love with him or you're going to be the one who kills him.
Sure.
So it's basically about how, like, 2 days later, she meets Gansey and his group of friends, Ronan Lynch, Adam Parrish, and Noah, and she basically gets pulled into their hunt for a sleeping Welsh king named Glendower as they traverse Virginia looking for a sleeping Welsh king.
Okay.
It's a very...
Okay.
The plot is, like, really convoluted because there's, like, 100 things that are going on, but I love the series and you should read it, so...
Well, I mean, that's been the number one thing you've recommended to me every time.
Really? Is it every time?
Every time.
Every time.
Hey, Alexis, recommend me something to read. Raven Cycle.
Raven Cycle, every time. Well, to be fair, too, that's one of the covers. One of the other covers has the big raven, and then it has a picture of all of the boys.
I think you've showed me that one.
That one? Okay, so I chose not to do that one, because I was like, maybe that will give too much away, so... I mean, I feel like you at least got partial credit on all of them.
Yay.
Well, I'll tally it up in editing. And I'll see how many points you actually
I'm
get.
not completely done.
No, I mean, I think that you have a pretty good sense of at least guessing what half of these were. And I could have done like 20 of them, but I wouldn't subject you to that, so.
No.
Alright, so that was the Judge a Book by Its Cover challenge, tag thingy, whatever. I've seen it on a whole bunch of people's challenge and tags and video. I don't know. Anyway, I'll see you guys soon with another video, but you guys should let me know down below. I don't know. I don't have one for this one. I usually always have something to ask people in the comments, but I don't. You have any questions, Suzanne? No? You're not gonna help me out?
Nope, leave you hanging.
Alright, well then I'll see you guys in another video. Bye!